This is Kate Kruse filling in for Scott Becker on the Scott Becker Private Equity Podcast. I have Justin Breen with me today. Justin is the founder of Brepic Network, Brepic Communications. He's an author. Justin, can you please introduce yourself for us?
Well, it's great to connect. I always love doing these interviews. It's fun being COO of two companies where we connect visionaries to serve humanity. So I'm either spending my day with my family or connecting top visionaries on planet.
I love it. So tell us a little bit about both of the companies that you have founded. I know you have Brepic Communications and Brepic Network. Would you mind explaining the difference between those two and how you came about founding both of those?
Sure. So that's a good question. Started first company, Brepic Communications, in 2017, was a journalist for 20 years, created the entire business model for that company based on how PR firms annoyed me for 20 years. So saw a problem, created solution, problem solved, successful global company. And then really all the PR firm is it's really just a giant incubator of geniuses, and we're constantly introducing each other for mutual gain. And the byproduct is I'm constantly getting intros to companies around the world that want to hire PR firms. So Brepic Network is literally just a SaaS platform for connections to anything. So with that company, I'm in Chicago. My partner is in San Francisco. Most of his day is doing 8 and 9 figure deals. That's not my world. And then my wife is the COO. My wife's a pediatrician, and she's also the COO of Brepic Network, and she's an onboarding machine. So she's brought harmony and order, much like she has to our family, to the second company.
That's awesome. I love it. I love the innovation. What was some of your growth strategy for Brepic Network, having already the communications business and PR business?
Yeah, that's another great question. So again, purpose of my life is connecting visionaries to serve humanity. So building a SaaS platform, that is not, I would electrocute myself, die if I tried to do that. So my partner, who we've met twice in person in 2 years, he does full backstage stuff. So he found the folks to build the SaaS platform. He's good at running the meetings. And then I just stay in my lane where I talk about it and then introduce folks who I think would be good members to my wife. And then my wife is a pure integrator, relator to all humans, and she's an onboarding machine. So I don't really care about revenue or anything like that, business owner stuff. It annoys me, but my wife is a machine, and she's onboarded well over $250,000 in new partners, clients in the 2 months she's been COO. And then since it's only for visionaries, it's not for business owners or humans, it's pure visionaries. They're starting to introduce members to the company themselves because they want to hang out with visionaries. So it'll scale itself. From my perspective, I just wanted it to work, and then staying in my lane, I didn't know how to make it work. I just wanted it to work. So now it works.
Who is a visionary to you?
Yep. So most of my day, again, is either spending time with my family or connecting the world's top visionaries. So not business owners, not humans, not consultants. By the way, you're a very curious person, and you definitely lean towards visionary tendencies, because a human wouldn't be interested in what you just asked. So, right, I can tell you're visionary leaning, and that you're very interested in this subject, because you would have been like, "Oh, thanks for your time today." You would have hung up otherwise. So, okay, so a business owner cares about revenue, office space, employee count, transactional stuff. They're trying to change their world there. And then a true visionary cares about purpose, spending time with family, loved ones, pure connectivity, and they're trying to change the world. So it's a fundamental difference. And then visionaries don't want to hang out with business owners because they don't know what they're complaining about. And then business owners don't understand visionaries. So it's a completely different way of living life. And then so we just created a platform that connects visionaries to serve humanity. And then visionaries want to hang out with visionaries, so they bring their friends into it, and then they help change the world. It's very simple.
That's super interesting. Fascinating.
Right.
So what are your core priorities right now?
Right. So Earl Nightingale, he's the OG of motivational speaking. He was doing audio recordings in the early 1900s. And I like to listen to folks that are long gone or have all this wisdom because the answers are already there. But so my favorite quote of his is success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. So my worthy ideal is spending time with my family, and then worthy ideal is purpose of life, zone of genius, unique ability, whatever you want to call it. And that's connecting visionaries to serve humanity. So that's all I do every day. And I'll do that the rest of my life. So it's right now, it's 10 years from now, it's 100 years from now. So it's very simple.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for your time today, Justin. Where can people find you? And is there anything else you want to leave with our audience today?
Well, one, you're definitely a visionary. I'll be very interested to see what you do. If you start, I'm guessing you've already thought of starting a company, but then you will. But the main site is brepicnetwork.org, brepicnetwork.org, and it's really exciting to have that site ready to go, and it's just a wonderful collaboration.
Awesome. Well, I encourage everyone to check it out. Justin, again, thanks for your time today. It's been great.
Thank you, Kate.